World.
Is in
You are
fact
in a world
world
that I. You are in a world that I exist in permanently.
that I exist in permanently.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll try it, and we'll see what happens.
All right.
Permanently.
Anyway, greetings, one and all. Welcome. Go ahead.
No, nothing.
All right. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sam Grayson. Here with me are Celtis and Ghost of Riddles.
What's up?
Hello.
And welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Welcome to our fucking around episode.
Yeah. There's always got to be one of them.
Pokemans.
There's always got to be one of them. I'm gonna send in their chat. Fucking finally.
Fucking finally.
You just got a shiny.
Citry.
It jumped me on its own.
All right. So this time around, because the thing happened earlier today, I figured we could talk about it while we do our fucking around.
What happened earlier today?
The Nintendo thing.
Ah.
That was today.
Yep.
It was.
But I also have very little. To say about it because I never pay attention to them.
Fair enough.
I only watched a couple of things from it. I mean, I watched the whole thing.
It's given meme fuel, and I will always approve. I will always approve of that.
We cannot have burb.
I'm nicknaming this one.
All right. Fortunately, prior to doing this, I wrote down a list of the stuff it showed.
Well, I would say probably in the order of things that happened, like the Pokemon stuff that they showed off at the beginning. I'm more interested in the second half that they showed. Because it's Terrarium under the ocean.
Oh, the Indigo. Yeah, I am nut. I am nuts, yes.
Nut? You are nut.
I am nut.
Nut?
Yeah, I am definitely more interested in the Indigo disc stuff.
Also, I like the appearance of the quote unquote legendary or whatever Pokemon they're using to represent that.
Yeah, the turtle
update. I like that one much more.
I think it's called Terrapagos, and yeah, it definitely looks way cooler.
Well, also it has like all those like crystals around its shell, like the terrestrialized crystals. I think that's what's going to be involved in.
It looks like it's going to have some sort of like Arceus type change mechanic, possibly.
I don't think so. I think it's definitely going to be like, because there's been this like thing that's been going back to like the leaks of the first, before the game released. The crystal in like the middle of all like the terrestrialized stuff, like someone said that represents the quote unquote third legendary.
Interesting.
It's always that theory.
And we've never seen it.
Because of course.
Well, because it came from a reputable leaker. And so I'm thinking that Pokemon there is that Pokemon in question, and we're only now seeing it.
Did I talk to you?
Whoa! Whoa!
No, I did
Apparently not.
Whoa!
Whoa!
But no, besides the Pokemon, I don't think anything like the beginning like really interested me.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the Persona 5 Tactica, but that I already knew about because that leaked.
That and the fucking Xbox showcase.
Well, it leaked before the Xbox showcase. You kidding?
Oh, hey, cutscene.
Of course it did.
Oh, hey, it's her again.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Hadouken!
I think that was closer to a Kamehameha.
No. There wasn't enough charge up for that.
No, if it was a Kamehameha, it'd be 5 episodes of charge up.
Exactly. They would charge that for 6.5 hours.
It's finally safe. But it's still not good enough. I have to be strong. Strong.
Who the fuck is this girl?
Just like you were. I still miss you so much. And I think about what you said to me. All those long years ago. Where are you, sister?
She's a very important character to the story.
I've noticed.
I think honestly, I could talk about it, but I think it's better to just let it sit and wait.
Yeah.
Let it happen on its own. Just
Anyway,
let
back
it
to the
happen on its
direct.
own.
Sonic Superstars looks cool.
Oh yeah, that did, but I'm a bit hesitant on it simply because Sonic games have always been either hit or miss, just
True.
in general.
Although-
That is accurate.
This one does look promising, and I'm willing to give it a shot.
It does look promising.
I'm disappointed
However,
about the only local co-op, though. Like, I get it, but I'm still disappointed.
Involving the
More
the
importantly, where's the
multi-
poop?
involving the
We'll get there.
the playable characters. I don't. Maybe it's just because of the variety of how the other three are and how
Found the poop.
they've always had this.
There we go.
In between the three of them, like Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic. I'm just very weary of how
Amy's gonna play.
Yeah, because
That
that's
is
she's never been in the 2D games.
Nope. Especially not that version of her.
Thank you.
First time she was
So-
playable was
Hey.
with her redesign in Adventure.
Yeah, and it's just I'm kind of erring on the side of
As hecky.
caution because like
Amy being playable is rare.
Yeah.
well, the main thing of note is the reason why Sonic looks like the most generic of the characters is because he was the original one,
Yep.
and the others have
is, that's
unique
cool.
abilities around him.
Now use recreation.
So I'm just kind of curious as to how her like hammer's even gonna function in the
I
game.
see.
Okay, but here's the better question: who are we gonna initiate with the poop?
All Chris.
I mean,
wherever he is.
oh, I can't wait.
Of course, he's getting the poop.
Yes.
I am all for this.
So I also agree. I've never gave it to him.
I am
but
all for this. Give him the poop. He is
reaction.
getting the
Find him.
poop.
Oh yeah, first you
You
gotta
can
get
al-
the thing out of the well.
Yep. You can actually like pull up the map and it will tell you where they are.
Yep. Oh, novice book,
Acquired
adept
in.
book.
Yep. Those novice book and the novice book and the adept book give you SP.
Oh, that's what those are. Okay.
Yep, you
They're
get
useful.
some. You got some from having the DLC, but that's the main way. This is the main way to get SP in the game, simply because of all of them in general. Because it's super slow if you do it normally, but you can get a lot of it just by doing that. The only problem is,
Yep.
you're wasting items and resources.
Well,
But it's kind of a gamble.
So,
but
Persona
you're throwing
5
in items
Tactica.
you don't
Yes.
need.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the intention.
So Persona 5 Tactica looks interesting.
I like how all the Persona 5 like the side games they've had, what would you call them?
The spin-offs?
Side series, the spin-offs? Yeah, spin-offs, that's what it is. I've liked how they look, a lot of them. This one, not as much, just stylized why.
Like, it's
But they've all played very well.
weird thing
like
is
Persona-
weird thing is that the style's not too far off from Q2.
But the thing is, Q2 you don't, because it's very similar to the Etrian Odyssey that Atlas originally made. It's really hard to see it because you don't see the characters
Pretty rough.
themselves for a lot of it. You're basically in first person for most of the game. You only see them in cutscenes.
Yep.
So you don't really interact with their appearance too much. This game is gonna be nothing but seeing that.
Yeah.
Boy.
It's much more
So-
XCOM-y.
Well, it's gonna be much
Alright.
more like, if you don't like the style, like the appearance of the characters in this game, you're gonna see it a lot more than you would in, Persona Q.
games. Yep.
Yeah.
Peach. Speaking of
Also,
Peach,
Celtis, we need to address.
Bastard's
Also,
fucking
Celtis, we need
tree.
to address that.
Address what?
address what riddles?
He said shiny deerling in the chat.
Shiny deerling.
Yes.
That is not a shiny.
Is that just another form? That might
It
just
looks like it's just.
probably.
It looks like it's just the autumn form. I
Well,
didn't
let
see
him
it
catch
pop
it.
up. So.
Let him catch it so we can solidify it.
Well, anyways, going on to the next game.
Anyway, next game.
Well, the next game I have on the list is Myth Force, the one that looked like a fucking He-Man game.
That one was in. It's stylized really nicely, but I
Yeah.
will say this: I hated the trailer.
I'm just flat out not that interested. Like, maybe if I got some of you guys together, maybe, but that would be it.
It looks like a game that, honestly, if you were to play it with a bunch of people you know, it'd be a lot of fun, because it's
Yeah.
just silly. You make fun of the
There he is.
game and all things like that.
Sorry.
But the trailer had
Hey,
a
we
lot of
found it.
shaky. The camera had a lot of shaky camera. The trailer.
Hey, we found him. Here, have some poop.
Yes.
Are you disposing of waste? I suppose I can take this off of your hands. That's way funnier than it should have been.
You don't make
It's
this
just
fun
the fact
because you're
that
sad.
It's just the fact that he like sits there like.
No,
accepting
that's a
his role.
shiny.
Is it?
Nice.
Yeah.
I.
Celtis,
Why do they
go
keep
in there.
talking to me?
Go in there for 5 seconds. Just say, enough, and leave.
He actually fucking left.
He actually did it.
Oh my god.
I did it, and then I said enough, Reggie, and left.
Enough, Reggie. That's way too good.
The best part
Way
was
too good.
they tried talking back to me, and I immediately left while they were mid-sentence.
There you go. You
God.
said your piece. You did what you needed to.
Pet the puppy.
Your mission was complete.
All
Also, pet the abomination.
Pet the
They're gonna be
abomination.
so confused. That's good.
All right. Next on the list is the new Splatfest coming up with the ice cream.
That
Is it? But is it Melton?
it's more of I don't know why that was even in the direct.
That is a very good question.
I hit the wrong move.
Like if they were giving like a massive update for Splatoon 3 in general, and that also happened to be mentioned while they were doing it, that's fine. They didn't do that though. They just
Nope,
mentioned
it's just
Splatfest and then a small minor update.
Team Mint Chocolate Chip, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm Team Chocolate.
Well, chocolate wasn't on there for some fucking reason.
That's the joke. Cause why? Why would they do mint chocolate chip when
Yeah,
the
why would
three
they not do
traditional
Neapolitan?
flavors? Yeah,
Why wouldn't they just pick Neapolitan?
I have more issues with that than the fact that they actually popped up in the direct.
Probably
like,
because Neapolitan. Probably because Neapolitan doesn't have just one color.
True.
No, just the fact that the three weren't Neapolitan flavors, like the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Well, that would have been too low hanging.
No, it wouldn't have. They're the typical flavors that are used.
Let's try this.
Mint chocolate chip is typically a favorite outside of the three of those.
Sweem. Doing laps in the pool.
Cool.
Let's see. Next on the list is...
I learned how to swim.
Next on the list
I still
is
suck at it.
the new Detective Pikachu game, which I'm like, really? Another one?
I'm not surprised.
Aye.
Because it did very well with the first
Here.
game, and also the movie
Have
was
this rock.
super popular.
Okay, like the movie I
Oh,
get, the
rock.
game heard nothing about. It's all the movie.
The
I
game
like
was
the
super
movie.
popular. The game was super popular in Japan and in parts of Europe.
Okay,
Not so
that
much
explains it.
America.
That would explain it.
That checks out.
Like
Also,
I'm not
I
gonna say
sw-
all of I'm not gonna say all of Europe it was popular in. I just know that it was popular in some parts.
then. Okay. Also, I
It's
swear to
not-
God, if who I think is voicing Pikachu is voicing Pikachu, I'm gonna laugh.
He's the same person who voiced Pikachu, I think, the last time.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, Alfred.
Damn it.
Hey there.
Damn it. I wanted Danny DeVito.
No, we're not getting Danny DeVito. Although I think
That's
we are
fine.
getting Afro Thunder.
That's a pipe dream.
Hey, Afro Thunder, what's up, buddy?
At least I think that's who it is.
I'm trying to think. What was the next thing?
The next thing was, for
Oh
me,
my
the
God,
big
I
one,
like-
Super Mario RPG remake.
Riddles, look at my screen. I lived on 1 HP.
Congratulations!
It's new
No,
chapters
the
on. Time for your chapterly beating.
So the Super Mario RPG,
I'm Jean.
I'm hoping that this is the case. But this was something that was talked about in one of the comments I saw. People were wondering, like, why. Some people were wondering why did they bring it back at this point in time, and
Fine with you.
someone mentioned the fact that it could be that they're trying to reestablish the series
Possibly.
to make a sequel. Because
They also should have had it back like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Just
Maybe
think
not
about it.
20.
Most of the other RPG series they have for Mario have kind of either just faded away or kind of just stopped.
Or it's Paper Mario.
Paper Mario's like the only one that's left. And even then, I don't think its most recent one did as well as they wanted it to.
No.
So, considering everyone's like want for Geno, want for Super Mario RPG to return, I think they may have
Return
just
to
let
ye
it,
olde
like,
days.
they may have been like, let's take a gamble on this.
And from what we saw, it looks like it might pay off. At the very least.
Well, it's possible they're gonna the remake. The intention of the remake is to test the waters to see if there's want for a sequel.
Let's try not to hurt each other, okay?
Is the idea?
Oh, I'm planning on fucking getting it.
I'm planning on getting it. You kidding? I never got the original game, and I never
played
finished
it. I've never beaten it.
I've played it. I've never beaten it, but I only played it randomized.
Fine with you.
Of course.
So I'm gonna get the game and actually play it.
Surprising no one.
Actually, no, surprising a lot
no
of
one.
people. Because it's not randomized.
Surprising no one. I've only played it randomized.
One is not even close. Unless they use those fucking scrolls.
You can. The scrolls are probably the easiest way to get the.
Yeah, but how plentiful are they?
You can constantly get those through that.
Through what?
Through the well.
Oh. Alright, that
They don't
doesn't
just
sound so bad.
appear They appear every once in a while. The thing is, I would prioritize probably your main character. If you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
work
the
on
seal.
SP. Oh, that's another can of worms. Like, who are you gonna use your Master Seal on? If once you get a Master
Good
Seal,
question.
you upgrade them because there's a different internal level system for this game, and unlike other Fire Emblem games, once you get to max level for your last class, you can reset back to the beginning of that same class, at just level 1.
Okay, first
So you
question though,
can-
how do I use it?
It's gonna be in items.
In items. Okay. So we just straight use it from there. Got it.
Yeah.
It is an item, yes.
So you do want to
Wrong
level
button.
in this game, unlike most Fire Emblems. You want to level up. You want to upgrade their classes as soon as possible.
Oh, change class.
The thing is, in this
Different
game,
levels. Okay.
they need proficiencies.
Gotcha.
Like, for example,
General. Great night. God damn.
there's a lot.
There are a
like,
lot.
Can't get
look at
fucking any
the-
of them.
If you go down to the Divine Dragon, which is the upgraded class of your current class, you need fist weapons proficiency.
Beast.
But, more importantly, the reason why you don't have the ability of doing it right now is for all classes you have to get to level 10 first.
Yeah, Alir's only level 8.
That's the problem.
7,
I don't know if
8,
I don't know how many people you can upgrade.
I can upgrade Etier. Saline. Apparently. Chloe. Yunaka. Oh,
Yunaka will not be able to be upgraded because her
Right.
class has no upgraded. It
Right.
can upgrade to level 40. It can
Gotcha.
level up to level 40, and
Ulkers can already.
he's actually got a really good class upgrade. Like if you look
Really?
at the skills at the bottom right corner, that tells you what skill they get when they get to level 5 for their
Weakening
class.
attack may ignore half a foe's defense or resistance.
He gets
Trade
Luna.
80% of dexterity.
Luna's
that is
pretty
pretty good.
cracked. Luna's pretty cracked.
So
Even though we just got him, should we upgrade him?
well, here's the problem.
If you're gonna
As far as I've heard, and this is from my own personal experience as well,
Okay.
you really only need him or Etier. At least for a while. If you want to run multiple archers, you can. There's just not really much of a need, as far as I've encountered.
the options all.
Also, when you're looking at Bow Knight, if you wanted her to have a different secondary weapon rather than lance, you could have her gain proficiency of sword or axe by fighting emblems in the arena.
Duly noted.
That's the other way to get proficiencies, by the way.
Bow Knight is tempting because that's kind of what I did with Bernie. She ended up being one of the ones I used the most.
I did take her to being a Bow Knight, I will admit that.
Increases her movement too. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Also,
I'll be honest, I took her to Bow Knight, but I gave her axes instead of lances, because I had a bunch of people who used lances, not a lot of people who used axes.
Fair. Look at all them stats.
Look at all them
Oh,
chickens.
look at all those chickens.
All right, and that was my one seal that I had.
Yep, you get another one from one of the side missions, and you also get a... I wonder if you can have access to some of them in the shop right now.
All right, well, let's go check it out. In the meantime, they teased that
This is-
fucking Princess Peach game, which looks.
Ugh.
It's a teaser. I
Yeah.
don't want to judge it yet.
Yep. I'll be real. When they first
Yeah.
showed like the curtains, I'm like, what are they fucking remaking Paper Mario too? No, it's just Peach.
Well, no,
Well,
the thing
just
about
Peach for
it
now.
is, like,
Welcome.
I don't want to.
iTown.
I don't want to. I want to be very careful with how I think of that game, mostly because they've only shown so little.
Nope. That's
Oh,
enough.
they don't have access
It's
to
not
it.
this one.
Okay.
Damn.
Ooh, come again.
Well, hey there.
Hey there.
Which one do you want?
Maybe it's after the next main mission that you get access to it there.
Very awesome.
Nothing particularly handy.
Take care.
Oh, you stop.
Should I go make some more rings?
Also, I'm really happy that they're actually going to be getting the Luigi Mansion games onto the Switch,
Ooh.
because that will
Yeah,
be
that-
all of them. That all of them will be on
It is
Switch.
all of them.
Yep, that would be all of them. Just the Switch is also now a Luigi's Mansion machine. Yam fields. She likes yams. Good to know.
But when they remaster Prime 2, and then they remaster Prime 3,
Implying.
I'll be even more excited.
Let's see.
Well, it would condense all of them into one full package that connects it to the Switch.
Ooh, pizza.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Wait, it's a deep dish crepe pizza.
Yummy.
I'm making this extra special for you, Divine One.
I take issue with those last two words being together.
I add this,
What, crepe pizza?
then I do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a sweet pizza. What's wrong with that?
It worked.
It's not a bad
It
thing.
actually worked.
It's more of that I don't think a crepe can be a pizza.
You can make anything a pizza, really. You try hard
No,
enough.
because I think crepe is like a type of like folded like pastry with a filling.
Yay. Alright. Anyway, they're releasing the fucking Batman Arkham games on Switch for some goddamn reason.
I'm not surprised.
Really
They
not
released
surprised.
Skyrim on the Switch when it launched.
Then again,
They'll-
Bethesda's done nothing but fucking Skyrim. Except
But
for
that's
Fallout 76, and that's a
Oh no, but
disaster.
Bethesda also did Bayonetta.
That was Bethesda?
I think it was, yeah.
I thought that was
I love this
Platinum.
picturesque spot.
First off, that's platinum.
Was it Platinum?
yeah.
Weeps.
Here, have a shiny.
Wow!
Shiny.
And then Just Dance, which we don't fucking care about.
No, not really.
That game would break my body.
However, it was really fun. It was really funny watching Tom Fox's reaction and seeing
Yeah.
that pop up.
Just like, oh god, mute,
Tom-
mute, 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 mute.
Yeah,
Tom alone would, yeah.
he just makes that stream itself.
I haven't. Holy good lord.
Holy good lord. You have a lot of supports to deal with, yeah.
We do. This conversation may have to be put on hold for a minute.
Excuse me,
Sure,
Sure.
maybe.
I wanted to thank you for aiding me in battle the other day.
I'll say it again, she is very pretty.
If it's not inappropriate, I would like to find a gift for you to fully express my gratitude.
A gift? That isn't necessary, Citrine.
Fuck.
I only did what anyone would have done.
Oh, Divine One, you're too modest. Ah, a gift idea's just come to me. An acquaintance of the Brodian royal family is looking to sell their private island at cost. What would you say to your own private island getaway? My treat, of course.
An entire island?
Shit.
That's really not...
Riddles, I take offense to what Yoshi
Shall I add
has.
some of my antique jewelry? It's just a few generations old.
I
No,
see
Citrine,
why.
I don't need expensive gifts.
Really? Then, what sort of gift would you be more inclined to accept?
Well, if
Sword,
I can't
maybe?
talk you out of it. To be honest, I would prefer the kind of gift that money can't buy.
Something that money cannot buy.
No private island.
She doesn't know what to
no
do.
jewelry.
Ah,
I
she's the
knew
rich
it.
bitch, got
She
it.
wa-
Defined by
Yes.
I knew it. She wanted porn the whole time.
person can receive.
Pornography. I was fine.
I see.
It's a
It's a
pornography store.
pornography store. I was buying
Farewell
pornography.
for now.
I love that
Divine One.
quote.
It
It's
is
great.
glorious.
Well, I learned something. Afraid. Next level with him and Etienne. Oh, this ought to be good.
Oh boy.
You're sure about
Here we go.
Extremely. You're not leaving until you've drank every drop of my new and improved muscle stimulant.
Well,
Oh,
anything for
God.
strength.
That's the
Shit.
Are you sure that wasn't Viagra?
This one. I guarantee you'll
Wrong
feel
muscle.
It's stimulating some muscles, all right.
Wrong one.
Just, you couldn't have done anything about the smell.
Sorry, you'll have to hold your nose. It was unavoidable with all the different ingredients I used.
Like, what exactly?
In researching this drink, I interviewed a lot of hard bodies. I found out their favorite foods so I could mix them all into
And
one
there it is.
potent stew.
All of them? At once?
Well, all of those plus a few other things I thought might help.
Yes, the
And
persona
how
method.
does it taste?
Couldn't tell you. I haven't tried it.
Unbelievable. Maybe
Yeah.
you could try it first before having any for yourself? I'm touched, Etienne.
It's all part of the job.
And there's the twist.
I'm ashamed to have been so nitpicky over little things like taste and smell. I want you to know how grateful I am, Etienne. Bottoms up.
To
Shit.
strength. To strength.
Everyone else would say that they don't want to have it.
Well, what did you think?
One thing's for sure. It's not fit for human consumption.
And there it is.
There it is.
The new Mystery Food X.
Ah,
And now brother and sister.
Oh boy.
And not the creepy twins. Sounds like he's
Good
shoveling.
morning, Alfred.
He
Morning,
is.
Zaylene.
Maybe he is.
Training hard again, I see. Though
Oh,
normally
he is
I
shoveling.
don't find you using a shovel. That's a deep hole you've dug too. Won't this be hazardous for the
Yes, he's
others?
training to become a shovel knight.
Oh, Saline, this
Ew.
isn't trading. And if anything, I need to dig deeper.
What in the world is the purpose of this?
I
Fair
overheard
question.
the kitchen staff this morning complaining that there wasn't enough water. So I'm digging a well for them.
Pardon?
Shit.
Alfred, if the water supply is low, there's a river nearby we can fetch more from. What possessed you to decide that the solution to the problem was to dig a well?
Hey, you're right. That's using your noggin. I'd better find a job.
Maybe you should use yours, unlike me.
Haven't changed one bit,
Fair
it seems.
point.
Better
Fair
that
point.
You should dress in pelts and furs to warn people of your barbaric mindset.
Ouch.
Jesus.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
That's it? Damn it. Hoping for more.
It was something, all right.
It's like this.
Let's see.
It's like what? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak a little louder.
It's like this.
Anywhere else? They said the staples. All right, back to the Nintendo Direct.
What was the next one? I don't remember.
The next one was that roguelite one called Silent Hope.
But that one seems interesting.
That one seems like it'd be
It's
fun
basi-
to just kind of play
It's
on my
basically
own.
it's basically just a bunch of dungeon crawling with a small base that can improve. That you improve based off of the things you do during your dungeon crawl that then improves your dungeon crawl. It's a feedback loop.
Yep.
But I'd have to wait to see how it's actually done, because games like that can get sidetracked,
Yeah.
and that's more of what I'm worried about.
Horses.
I mean, they also have, people were treating it like, I saw that some people who were watching it were treating it like it was a farming sim. It's not at all what it's supposed to be.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I can see how.
Because of course they did. Because of course they did.
I can see what they're talking about, but that's not at all what it is. Speaking of farming sim, there was also two farming sim games in that entire direct.
And I skipped over one of them.
God damn.
Actually, no, I didn't, but I'm going to.
Oh yeah, no, but it's like, I love what Tom said about one of them. If you need to have your pre-order bonus in the trailer to tell people about it, the quality of the game's not going to be there.
Yeah. Like, weird thing is, like, I knew about this game before because I saw it on fucking Steam.
Because, well, like AAA games do it a lot. They don't do it for their first trailer.
Yeah.
Or the trailer that's going to be seen by most people. Like, typically it's an after note at the very end.
Ah, damn it.
I think this is just to improve the support.
Yeah. That's kind of the goal here.
Maybe.
Yeah, skipping that other farming sim. There's that Manic Mechanics game, which looks like just Overcooked, but with cars.
Yeah, that's exactly what a lot of people said.
Why does it not surprise me?
Because
Which
it's exactly
means-
what it is.
Which means it'll be
Exactly.
fun when it eventually comes to TRG.
It would be fun. The thing is,
Which
it's
means they're
kinda-
definitely going to do it.
I'm just wondering if it's made by the people who created Overcooked.
That would explain a lot.
If it
I mean, if
was,
it is.
I hope it is, by the way, because if not, that's just someone else basically taking their style.
Yep. I mean, wouldn't be the first time.
No, it wouldn't be.
The Sparks of Hope DLC. It'll be fun to see Tom get to that. Dragon Quest Monsters seems...
It's a
don't know
monster
how-
collecting game. It's basically a sequel to a long dead franchise, or remake of a long dead franchise. I don't know which one it's the case.
Yeah.
Because it was Dragon Quest, but I think it was like Monster Rancher or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was called. where you basically use
I
like
remember.
Pokemon.
I remember Monster Rancher.
I don't know if
So
it's
does
called
Tom.
Monster Rancher, but it was an old series.
Tom plays the fuck out of Monster Rancher.
Yeah.
Like it hadn't been around since like the early 2000s. Like
Makes
this
sense.
game.
That sounds like Monster Rancher.
Yeah. I've always enjoyed the Dragon Quest spin-offs more than the fucking mainline games.
So
Frankly, the only one
it's
I've
kinda
actually
like-
played thus far is 11.
So I think it's actually just a remake because they wouldn't have one of the old protagonists there. They'd have one of the newer ones. But it's also possible it's just a sequel.
Possibly.
It is very possible.
And then fucking Pikmin.
Well, that's going to be a big thing because that's the next big game that they're releasing.
Yeah. And also they're re-releasing 1 and 2 on the Switch. So the Switch is now a Pikmin machine. And that also dashed any hopes of having a fucking GameCube variant of that virtual console thing they're doing with the Switch.
I don't know. I still to see the possibility, but those games will not be on it.
Yeah.
That's the thing of note. A lot of games are being like, for example, Super Mario RPG wasn't on the SNES.
Yeah, it wasn't on SNES. It wasn't on SNES Online.
But then they made a remake of it. So
It was on the SNES Mini though.
But my point is kind of like, because one or two games aren't there, doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It just means those games have to be on it.
True enough, I guess.
And it's kind of the thought of, I don't want to say that it's not happening until they say it's not happening.
Well, they haven't said a goddamn thing, so
That's the point.
Today's workout
let's wait.
begins now.
Yep.
I am Micaiah.
Let's see. Metal Gear,
He's
Vampire
very
Survivors.
dead, by the way.
Yep. No, I think he's gonna win this one.
Really?
Need more training.
Oh, yep, he wins.
Suppose.
The last time I saw her fight against one of my characters, she was so much stronger.
I'm happy
Where
to
she got a
fight
crit hit
alongside
for
one of the heroes
99
our hero
damage.
kept safe.
I feel the same way. I wondered what you
Yeah,
would
that
be
checks
like,
out.
And you're as amazing as I hoped.
Let's see. Vampire Survivors. Then Headbangers, that fucking pigeon party games that I see going up on YouTube for like a week or two and then it's gonna fade into obscurity.
Pretty much.
So get in while you can on that one.
I'm not gonna even bother.
I don't blame you. Let's see. And then there's Penny's Big Breakaway, which is that 3D platformer from the fucking Sonic Mania team.
Yeah, I'm
That
actually
one looks like it
excited for
has
that one.
promise.
I'm excited for that one because that's a team.
Maybe.
It's a team that's proven themselves before,
Yep.
and this is them being basically working with their own property, not someone else's.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see what they can make out of it.
Big Hat in Time vibe from that one. I'm looking forward to it.
Aesthetically, yes, but the thing about it is, like, mechanically, it looks
Oh, yeah,
very
definitely
different.
different.
To do of me.
I'm just the general vibe, I mean, more than anything.
I mean, that's
Oh,
fair.
she is fucking good.
Well, Rider's Bane. He had a Rider's Bane.
He did have a rider's bane.
She was very dead.
Like tea, Sigurd? And if you do, or
The
you
irony
hook
is,
up with me?
the irony is,
When you
she would have been
offer,
fine
I
had you
decline.
not promoted her.
I cannot partake of the tea, yet I will savor the
Or if you
company.
promote her into a sniper.
Also
that.
true.
But honestly, I prefer her as a bow knight anyway.
Same.
I stopped
Brave
using Sigurd on her because I got all the things off of Sigurd I wanted.
Let's see. Agents. Let's go get some more rings.
When am I gonna get a physical fire type move for my Talonflame?
Let's see. With that we have
It might be a
the
while.
next wave of Mario Kart 8 bullshit.
Oh, I'm excited for
That's
that. Like an
not
entire
surprising.
A bathroom level.
I need to get in
bathroom
on.
cart.
Really, a bathroom!
Let's not forget PD Piranha, Wiggler, and Comic.
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 Yes.
I thought it was always pronounced Kamek.
It is.
Well, that's what they
But they
fucking
pronounce
said.
Only an animal would say comic.
That's how
Well,
they
then
pronounce
go
it.
back and watch the trailer.
They're animals.
Yeah, it's Kamek. Let's be real.
Breaking news: Nintendo is animals.
Oh yeah.
This isn't
polished.
breaking. I've known. This isn't breaking. We've known this for a while.
Yep.
Oh, Flare Blitz! I can teach Flare Blitz.
Oh, hang on.
Please be
I need to
thorough.
hear the words. I like that line.
Taking such good care of the ring.
I thought she was about to say such good.
I thought she was
care
going
of
to say such good care of me. Sigurd, please say something glorious. Do it.
So is level 10 the max they can go?
me. For right now, yes. What
Okay.
happens to happen? So I'm gonna explain real quick how the emblems work. They level up to level 20, but
Okay.
they're in 3 sets. It's 5. It's 1 to 5, 5 to 10, and then
10 to 20?
And it's 10 to 20. In order to get
Gotcha.
past 10, you have to do a specific mission where you fight against the emblem. Problem is, the first one you get to fight against is after you do chapter 11.
So we're coming up on that soonish.
Yes,
Okay.
and the first one will not be any of the emblems you have right now.
In the meantime,
Yeah.
This ring is filthy, don't you think?
let's see. There's that Star Ocean 2 remake.
Well done. The ring shines like new.
Yep.
That's like kind of 2D HD, but not really.
Which game?
The Star Ocean remake.
Oh no, it is kind of 2D HD. It's just not the 2D HD that like Square Enix makes.
Yeah, that's... I mean, it still looks interesting, but that's also kind of the problem. Because, like, when you think 2D HD, you think, like, even the environment, even though it's 3D model, it has the pixel art over it.
Yeah, it's really neat when it's like that, but
Yeah, like
you know,
that was kind of one of the big draws of Octopath, was that visual style.
yeah, it was.
Tiki.
Riddles, I need to ask your opinion. Is there any reason for me to give Talonflame Roost?
No.
Didn't think so.
Wow, you're an expert at this.
Yes, she's
I
an
don't
expert at
want to
rubbing.
be. I don't want to be an expert at rubbing.
It'll go.
No! Oh, God.
I can count on you. Much better. I appreciate your efforts.
Squeak.
I love the fact that they have the 3 of them separate. So
What
you
did she just say?
She said, I appreciate your efforts.
Look, Claude gives the best answers out of all of those 3.
I will remember
Do
that
it.
for next time.
He always gives the best answers. You kidding?
Because he's him.
Claude is Claude is Claude. That's all I can say about him.
I think another one needs to be rubbed.
Hello,
But there's-
police.
I mean, you can say that all you want, there's
Please.
no one left.
Fuck!
At least not right now. You'll have
Well, I
to
believe
wait.
you
Damn
get.
it.
I believe you get one in the next main mission.
Let's
You
create
can
some
also-
borrowings, shall we?
You can also do a side mission and I think get another character.
Martha.
But the choice is yours and yours alone.
Choices
You've won 1.5
yours
pendants
alone.
in the temple.
Linked.
You've won 1.5 pendants in the temple games. Who's going first? Oh, that's a B.
Cutie.
This is a better one. But more importantly, another silver one. Saber.
She's got 4. Mikaya. And a bronze.
That's
Nice
all.
one.
See, that's how I saw him originally, Riddles.
Of
Oh
course.
my god, look at this edgelord motherfucker.
He's a raven.
He is actually a raven.
He has reason to be edgy.
Gotta sharpen that beak of his, apparently.
He's got multiple reasons to be edgy.
He's got reasons to just be upset with the world.
He's got an encyclopedia worth of reasons to be edgy.
Oh god. Alright. We're almost done fucking around, so let's get to these last two. There's the WarioWare Move It. Oh
That
boy,
one's
More
more
WarioWare.
It's WarioWare. I like WarioWare.
More WarioWare. That's the important thing.
I mean,
Even though I've never-
WarioWare is nice and all.
Even though I've never had it, I like the game.
Don't you dare start with the butt here.
Well, I
I'm
guess
just
if we
saying.
want more Wario Land, we always got fucking Pizza Tower.
Pizza Tower? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower.
Pizza Tower,
I've-
the spiritual successor to Wario Land.
I was just saying that I've never played the. I've played the game. I've never owned the game, but I really like the game.
It's something.
I think
And
I
the
just
last
could-
one, the other big one, Super Mario
I did.
Brothers: The Drug Trip.
Oh yeah, the elephant.
Drug trip.
All the fruit-
Yes, the meme fuel. This is the important one.
The drug memes are all coming back to haunt us. Because now they're
LSD.
making it real.
Super
I remember
Mario.
first thinking,
LSD.
LSD simulator, yes. Playable Daisy.
Like, I saw a bunch of people in the comments below the Nintendo Direct that were talking about like how just because Daisy's playable that makes it their favorite Mario game. And I'm like, fair, but
And
why?
And Rosalina was playable in a Mario platformer a whole console earlier.
Daisy's
Also
not been
true.
playable for ages. She's
She's
only
not been
playable,
playable outside of sports or party games.
and nor is Waluigi, but Waluigi will never be playable outside of those.
Waluigi will never be, and Waluigi's kind of okay with that.
Well, the reason why Waluigi will never be playable outside of them is because of how he was created originally.
Yeah, wasn't he like
She's-
created specifically for the sports stuff?
Yeah, so they were doing, it was the tennis game. They had doubles. This is what it was.
And they had
And
to
they
have
needed
someone for
and
Wario.
they needed someone to be with Wario to oppose Mario and
Oh, hey.
Luigi.
It's all the fucking
Camelot
Emblem
has
symbols.
fucking run. Camelot has fucking run with the idea though. Like
So,
they go crazy in this
I
shit.
know, but the thing is, he was the only one out of those four that was not created by the original creator of Mario.
Which is
Exactly.
why he's never been in a game proper.
Yeah. Because they didn't like that, I guess.
Interesting.
Or at the very least, they don't know how to work with them yet.
Yet.
He is his own demon.
Like, it's also possible. I don't know what it is. It's possible that Camelot has the rights to the character because they created it, even though it's a Mario character.
No, Camelot doesn't. No, that's not a true thing because
I-
it wouldn't be a Mario Kart then.
Well, I don't know.
Also the fucking
It's one-
elephant.
There's an obvious reason for why they're not using him in the mainline games. And I just don't know what it is.
They won't disclose that.
No, they fucking won't.
Anyway, I think we're done fucking around for now, so thank you everyone so much for joining us. If you liked the video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time for some battle.
All we ever do is fuck around. Let's be real.
True.
It's great.
It's great.
So far